Hello YouTube, this is Satsu 5. I just got back from the gun show, sold a couple guns, bought a gun. As some of you may or may not know, I was looking for a 357 Magnum carry revolver, and well, yeah, I got one now. Just to tell you about the experience, I sold my Beretta and my Walther. Didn't get as much as I wanted for them, but I did get some money for them. And I got me a Ruger SP-101. As you can see, it's unloaded. This is with the 2.22 inch barrel. I would have liked it to be the 3-inch barrel, but I got what was available. And this is the spurless hammer, so it's double action only. And yeah, I was looking around, and I heard a rumor that one of these was floating around, and I tracked the guy down. I talked to several people, and they pointed me where they saw this guy. Finally found him, and I bought the gun. I would have preferred to have the spur, but on a concealed carry revolver, it's not necessary because you're not like doing very super accurate shooting in general. No, if I was going to have a 4-inch Smith & Wesson, or not Smith & Wesson, but 357 Magnum that I was going to take hunting, I would have definitely wanted the hammer. And I kind of wanted the hammer with my carry one, but it wasn't necessary. And now I can carry my Black Talons, which, in my opinion, is the best bullet ever devised. Not because they're banned and they're impossible to get. In fact, they still make this bullet, but without the black on them, the black lubricant on them. And they're called the T series. I don't know if they make the T series in 357 Magnum, but I got some Black Talons in 357 Magnum, and that's going to be my carry for the time being. And has kind of some kind of rubber grip. I might switch those out for something else. Have not shot this gun yet. But I am going to carry it until I shoot it, just to see how it carries. I'll have other self-defense tools at my disposal until I shoot this and confirm that it fires. But yeah, I bought what I thought was a beautiful holster, handmade. It kind of has a wood grain to it. I know you can't pick good detail up on it. This holster was made for a tourist judge. And I bought it. It was $30. I was like, man, now I have a holster for my gun. I can carry it. Cool. But when I got home and tried to thread my belt through the loop, I realized that the belt would not fit through the belt loop. So that's $30 wasted. I thought about cutting and eating that out so it will fit, but that'll destroy the resale value of the holster. And I think I'm just going to sell it on the eBay here eventually. I was like, well, what about my other holsters? Well, that one, no. I got my Galco holster, and it kind of works. The trigger guard is a little bit exposed, but the trigger itself isn't really. And I was like, well, this kind of works. Let me go to Academy and see what they have. And so I got me a DeSantis Gunhide SOF Tuck, and the trigger guard is pretty well exposed. I would prefer it to be a little bit higher on there, but it's not terrible. You just got to be smart about carrying and drawing the gun. That can be potentially hazardous. But this is a inside the waistband. Got it outside the waistband, so I have options. And this holster is relatively affordable. I think it was like $30. So yeah, spent the same on both holsters. But no, I got the receipt right here. $27, close to $30. Some people recommended to me getting the Ruger Security 6, and they did have one there, and I heavily considered getting it because it was $375, but it was beat all to hell. It had a lot of cosmetic flaws with it, and I decided not to get it. And then they had a Dan Wesson, and this Dan Wesson was gorgeous. I don't know a whole lot about Dan Wesson revolvers, but this one was beautiful, almost mint condition. I think it was like a 4-inch barrel, which I want a 4-inch barrel 357 Magnum. But it was $500, and I already spent the money on this one. And I technically have the money to buy the Dan Wesson. It's just I came to the conclusion that I need to save my money and, just be smart about my purchases. And I kind of want a Ruger 4-inch barrel SP101, the match grade one. I kind of want that one. But I got this. I'm relatively happy with it. It rattles. I'm not sure if that's normal. And this little bit is a little bit loose. The ejector rod. So I don't know if that's normal or not. But I think it will function. It has kind of a rubber grip to it. And I might change those out. But I got me a Carry 357, and I am happy about that. I'm thinking I want to change the front sight to maybe a fiber optic or tritium, something a little bit more high vis. But got me a 357. I would prefer to have a spur on the hammer, prefer to have a 3-inch barrel as opposed to the 2-inch barrel, but this was what was available. And it was the only one floating around there, and I found it, and I think it's going to serve me well. With concealed carry revolvers, to me the spur isn't as important. There's not very, many. There's not a big chance of me having to do a hostage situation and pulling back the hammer and taking accurate shots. To me, the hammer is more important with a kit gun or a 4-inch barreled gun, something that you might take hunting or target shooting or whatever. But I'm pretty happy with this. Got my black talons I'm going to be carrying in it. And for those of you who don't know, my Benchmade 42 is now on eBay. And you can find it on as Benchmade discontinued Benchmade 42 folding knife. So if you're interested in that, take a look at that. It's $400 starting bid. Buy it now, $600. It's well flipped and used, but if you want a 42, this is an opportunity to get it. So that's it on the Satsu 5. I just want to show you my new gun, show you that my 42 is on eBay, and that's it. I'm a Satsu 5, and I'm out.